This Skateboarding California episode, featuring the Venice Surf and Skateboard Association, is divided into 3 parts. You are currently watching Episode 3. Click a button below to play a different episode.
We have people that provide brooms. We have one gentleman who provided a power washer, medical supplies, all things that we need regularly and need to be replaced regularly. The blowers are something that we go through probably every 6 weeks because the sand gets stuck in them and then they only last 6 weeks, they're done. So
we are working on a couple of other programs where we'll have kids in school. They need to do community service. They can come by in the mornings and the evenings and actually help us.
We can actually hire local kids and people to do these jobs and help out the community, which the skate park has already done for the economy in the city as far as permits for the use of the skate park and the local businesses profiting off the amount of kids and tourists that come to this park. And we personally know guys who have coming from other countries just to come to this park. Hopefully the City of Los Angeles Park and Rec will recognize that and make us an official budget so we can do this properly and hassle-free.
My name's Jordan Harris. I'm from Morehead City, North Carolina, and this is my first time seeing the skate park. I'm incredibly entertained, loving it. You see people falling, but then you see some really cool tricks and some good grinding. I'm learning a lot and meeting neat people, so it's a great place to come.
Hello, my name is Reed. I was born in Venice, California. I grew up there. It's a great place to hang out. It's a great place to grow up. Some of my favorite stuff is the snake run, the mini bowl, the street course. Well, not so much the street course, but the dog bowl, that's fun. Actually, I never really skated. I used to surf, then I just got so used to skating that I kind of stopped surfing. I started skating because of the park, and it opened on my birthday.
My name is Eric, and I'm originally from Ohio. And I jokingly tell people that I grew up 2,500 miles outside of Los Angeles because this is where I've always wanted to be. I was always a little bit intimidated about coming here because the rumors about Venice and about the whole skateboarding scene is that it was this really like hardcore, locals only kind of thing. Once I actually got here, became a Californian, I found that that's completely false. I mean, the VSA, all the local skaters at the park are incredibly friendly. They're very welcoming. It's a very working class, blue-collar kind of community. And as long as you treat everybody with respect and you're courteous to people, these are truly some of the most friendly people that you could possibly hope to meet.
ultimately my hope is that the VSA and the skate park can provide more of a vehicle for community members, kids, adults, parents, have a place where they can be a part of and be of service to themselves and to their community and to their kids, to their friends.
My goal always was for the VSA to be a community organization, have the VSA perform a community function, and that community function was having jobs and providing that for the community.
We're trying to run it like a complete, professional maintenance program here now. And right now it is still a private funded and a private effort to keep this park clean. We're still in the works to get an official partnership with the City of Los Angeles and an official budget from the City of Los Angeles where we can hire an actual staff and have regular maintenance crew here on a daily basis.
This infrastructure provides an excuse for garbage to get another 100 yards closer to the beach, to the water than ever before. When we're trying to mitigate this trash, we're trying to put a stopper on the drain of garbage literally flowing into the ocean right here off of our, our skate park. The environment obviously is something we need to be concerned about, and this is an easy local opportunity to make a big difference. Throw your plates away, put your cans in a pile, someone will grab them, they're worth money.
Right now the City of Los Angeles is doing what they can for us, and we appreciate it, all they have done. We appreciate all the citizens who help us out and donate money. We appreciate Jerry Lewis, who really helped out throughout the years in the beginning, who is going to continue helping out the VSA with things, and we're going to do the surfathon along with him. hopefully it'll get better as the years go on and this becomes a fine oiled machine, that this park is constantly clean for the years to come. Then I can step down and walk away from this knowing it's taken care of. But until then, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing for the neighborhood first, and then the VSA, and then the kids. Well, the kids are first, because I can't stand to see these kids skating in a park that's completely destroyed.
There's a big aesthetic in skateboarding to have the park, the terrain, be covered in graffiti, trash, needles on the ground. There's a certain segment of the skateboarding world that markets this idea. Personally, I'm not into skating that type of a place. I don't need to have a 2-year injury because I tripped on a used pop top or something. I'm out now for 6 months because I didn't see that. I'll sweep, I'll groom the whole place, whatever. It's self-interest, really. And everybody should feel this way in the community. You're selfish when you help the community. It's your community. You know what I mean? If you have to think of things in that way, then be selfish and do it for yourself.
So we're not just out here enjoying it ourselves, but also making it great for you to come out and skate and want to have a great experience and come back to skate again, enjoying it, enjoying the weather. Almost 365 days, it's beautiful like this. So, you know, come on down and skate and feel free and safe.
The history of modern skateboarding, transition, pool riding and all that, pretty much started here in Venice, or at least Dogtown, Venice, Santa Monica area. Back in the 70s, you had Skip and Jeff Ho's team, the Zephyr team, which had Tony Alva and Jay, Jim Muir. They kind of started a whole thing. Then in the 80s, you had guys like Nadas, Coppas, Jesse Martinez, Eric Dressen, Aaron Murray, and all those guys, and plenty more. Kind of took the next generation going. Now that we've got this park here, we've got younger kids like Asher and Kiko that are here all the time. And I've watched as they've gone from being really timid with their skating to really blowing up in the bowl, in the snake run. They're killing it. And in a couple of years, when they actually get big enough to really use their muscles, it's going to be on. So we've got a whole new generation of kids that are learning to really skate. It's just going to be great. It's going to be great.
I had to put one reason why I do this is to make sure that this town produces more pros in the future. And I know the more clean this park is, the better chance these kids are going to have to become pros. They don't have to skate in a complete hole and bum sleeping. They can come here at daybreak knowing this park's going to be clean, knowing there's going to be nobody sleeping in the bowl. That's why, the main reason why I keep this park clean, so we can produce more top-notch pros in the future. Everything else I do because it must be done.
So that's what we're about here in the VSA. Fun times, great experiences for the kids, and people just giving back to the community. Thank you.
In 2010, I formed a board of directors and relinquished a lot of control and eventually all control of the VSA, and I'm happy to see the VSA be successful, and the park is there in concrete, and I will always be part of that concrete. My blood is in that concrete, and that's very satisfying, and I can be proud of that and satisfied with that, and satisfied that the VSA will be successful, and it will always be part of Venice.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Skateboarding California. After all that, we hope you have gained a better understanding of how important the VSA is at the skate park.
Yes, and remember to support the VSA. Donate supplies, volunteer your time, help out in the best ways you can. And if you're not in Venice, help and support your own local skate park. See you at the beach. Bye!